Disclaimer. This is a completely fictional podcast. So, if you're offended, grow up.
Wonder how many times I can say that you garbage. Give the rhythm of the night you gonna
Welcome, ladies and gentlemen,
Weird accent.
to the Dabs and Blabs podcast.
Say it normal.
I am your warden in this penitentiary,
No.
Matthew.
What?
Where we're going with this?
All right.
To my left, the guy that put the go and ho, it's Joe.
Hey.
To my right, I got Brando.
I'm just so put off by this. I don't even know where to go anymore.
All right. So that means we're on to Sir.
Cameron, fourth.
Boo.
Wow. you lost the accent for my bit. That means a lot.
Absolutely.
Yeah,
Definitely.
I'm back, ladies and
Thank
gentlemen.
God, Cameron
All
broke
right.
him.
I just got done doing our
No,
sister
I'm-
podcast, Eddies and Daddies, or whatever
Oh.
the fuck it's called. I don't know.
Yeah.
I was drinking root beer. It's fucked up. It doesn't matter.
we'll get to Matthew's root beer trauma later in life.
Also, we special guest again. We got Ben with us, L.A. Ben.
Back again.
Yeah, on the Dabs and Blabs podcast. Congratulations,
Yeah,
gentlemen!
monster.
Right off the bat, I'm gonna have to tell the listeners this is our 20th
Ah,
20th
2-0.
20th podcast.
one more and we can drink.
Is that how that
Insert.
works?
It was kind of a joke. It obviously fell flat, but go on, continue. It's our 20th show.
Yes.
Good job, guys. 20.
So anybody out there that has the dream of starting a podcast needs to go ahead and get themselves a podcast and just start
Just
the damn
do it,
thing.
man.
There's plenty of ways to do it. We'll
Cameron just
talk
tried to
about
catch me
it.
on fire.
Seriously.
Hey, guys, can you stay focused for a second? Okay.
We don't
This
have
is our
video.
20th, so I would like to tell you guys we are in the top 2% of anybody who has ever attempted to start a podcast. So 98% of people that
Don't
start
go
a
to 20?
podcast don't get to 20 episodes. So that's a big round of applause for us.
All right.
I
Yeah.
hope Ben brought the Dom Perignon because I'm ready to break that thing up.
It's way too early for celebrations.
If by Dom Perignon you mean Bud Light, then yes.
Not a
Oh
sponsor.
shit! Well, let's not keep the people hostage.
Open invite
Let's,
to the Bud Night.
To who?
let's-
The Bud Night.
That was
All
like
hail
6
the Bud
years
Night.
ago. Jesus Christ. They're not a sponsor, guys. Matthew, go ahead.
Ladies and gentlemen, the 20th episode of the Dabs and Blabs podcast, where we do two things and we do them really well. We dab and then we blab about it.
Yeah, we do.
We're not going to hold them hostage. We're going to get right to tonight's strain, a very, very special strain for the very, very 20th episode. And we're going to go to the review with Brandon Leafly.
All right, this strain comes via recommendation from Lamarck. Shout out to Mark.
Yeah, what up, Mark? You're here in spirit, bro.
This week we got Pie-Ho. Coming from Colorado, Pie-Ho crosses Grape Pie and Tahoe OG. Pie-Ho was developed in Colorado and then sent to the Jungle Boys in LA, who selected the best pheno to give it traction to become a new favorite. An incredibly dank OG with a bit of grape flavor, Pie-Ho is a gassy, fruity, and pungent strain that will make your mouth water. Its high is not for the faint of heart, as it will swallow you up into a state of bliss for hours before slowly fading away.
I love the words and like the pictures that they paint.
Yeah, the diction and the syntax they use is very good.
Okay, that was too much. Brandon, sorry.
Not
All right,
for
no,
so we got the
educated listener.
review this week from Joshua with 2 H's, who says
Okay.
the strain made him euphoric, giggly, happy, and hungry.
All right, well, I
I'm
like
gonna have to
all
order
those.
pizza later.
It's probably out of that tree, Joshua tree.
Oh, it's a national park. It's on our places to visit list.
Anyways, Joshua says, I'm an avid cannabis smoker
Same.
and connoisseur. There's a word for you. You wanted Canamoliers, connoisseur?
No, we like Canamolier because Joe came up with that, and that's trademark Joe and Dabs and Blabs podcast.
Does that mean he uses mason jars?
Who knows?
I don't want to talk about me.
But this is my new personal favorite. Make sure you get a bag from the Jungle Boys, though. You'll be so happy you did. King's Garden has the real deal as well, but the breeders for this masterpiece sent it to the Jungle Boys first. Jungle Boys and King's Garden Pie-Ho is honestly one of the best Indica Dom hybrids I've ever come across. Super gassy with that purple Kool-Aid flavor. From first puff, eyelids lower, and you get a rush of euphoria.
All right.
Why do you guys always try to pass me the blunt in the middle of the fucking review?
It's kind of a thing.
Because it gets to you during your review.
If you love Tahoe OG like myself, say hello to your new friend. End of review.
Wow, that sucks
Fucking
because he was
hell.
that close to
Did
the
he say
end.
something about an old guy at Lake Tahoe?
I don't know.
Well, why can't you just, know that?
And I bumped my mic in the middle of grabbing the blunt.
That's all right.
I love it.
It's okay.
Seems
It's
real.
it's not the worst thing that you've done today.
What would that be, Joe?
You know what? I'm just gonna leave it at that.
No, go on.
No, yeah.
No, you
I
still-
want to hear this.
You still got a whole hour to kill.
Obliged.
To top yourself.
So how does this pie hoe making everybody feel, Joe?
Pretty. I was trying to make a pie joke. I feel good. I'm high. I'm high and giggly.
Like 3.15? Jesus
this out of
Christ, I'm
5
on
or
fire.
10?
3.14159.
You're not on fire. Like, I'm looking at you right now. You're
I'm
definitely not on
currently
fire.
holding the blunt, so I'm pretty happy.
So hit it, because that's not a microphone.
He asked how you were feeling. How's it making your
pass.
head feel?
How's it making my head feel?
Yeah.
I mean,
Do you feel
I'm alive.
like I
Or the
do?
Bogart.
Like what? Oh, you're calling it Bogart. Damn it.
He's Johnny 5. He's alive. But I bet you at some point in the podcast, probably around the 38-minute mark, he's going to short circuit. So,
Short
Brandon,
circuit.
how does it make you feel?
I'm feeling pretty amped up, but that might have been some of the other stuff. I don't know.
Yeah, we won't talk about our off the field.
That might have been from the other podcast.
Yeah, so it's left over from Addies and Zaddies.
Oh.
That's how you say it, right? Anyway,
Because we are all zaddies in this room.
Speak for yourself.
Speak for
that's a
yourself.
compliment. Yeah, I'll take that.
What's a zaddy?
I phrased it. It's supposed to be a compliment.
If I'm
I phrased it that
without
way.
looking
What's
it
a
up,
zaddy?
It's
Yeah,
basically
what's a zaddy?
It's basically a hot dude.
Oh, nice.
Yeah,
Oh.
yeah. See, it's
I don't
nice
take
little.
compliments.
Cameron is the least attractive dude in this room.
Wow.
Still a
Oh
zaddy.
my God!
You say
he
that?
can hear you.
Oh, shit. My bad, Cameron.
Do you actually mean that?
No, not at all.
I've been told like,
I love that needed
Bang the
clarification.
stick lighter, Jesus.
I don't care.
I mean,
Cameron, here's a
Curious.
genuine compliment, man. I love your hair. Your
Thank you.
hair goals.
thanks.
It's
If
a shame-
nobody else is nice to you today, there you go.
Oh, eat a dick. This is for entertainment.
Today, you look like if Jesus was a carpenter.
You said that
It was a
one already.
carpenter.
And also,
And
yeah,
Yeezy, he laid
and
beats.
that.
Well, I wasn't going to have my coat on.
Now you look
An
like
invite to,
Jesus was in
Jay-Z.
Soundgarden.
What I just saw was
Jesus.
Cameron took his coat off because we were making fun of him.
Now he looks like boating Jesus.
Boating.
boating? No, he doesn't.
Yeah, he's got
he
the dog
does.
shoes. He's got
yeah,
the
kinda.
shirt with the anchors on it.
Yeah, but
he's
it's got
got
a
the
skull and
shorts on.
crossbones, so you know he's not fucking around.
I don't think Jesus was from Florida.
I mean, I
Jesus
wish I could
wasn't
show you
white.
the back of my shirt.
It's going out on a limb there.
Dude,
Clearwater
Jesus is
Beach.
from everywhere.
Cameron is pointing out his clear.
Korean Jesus is my favorite, personally.
Who?
Korean Jesus. He's swole as hell.
Is it? He works out?
Anywhere.
Yeah, he looks ripped up on that cross.
Wow.
Holy
That
shit.
is- I've learned so much about Brandon right there in that statement. Weird.
But anyway, I was thinking about Cameron this week. And I was
You were thinking about what?
Cameron?
Can't.
Cameron?
Okay, yeah.
Oh,
Cameron,
yeah,
like
that's
the-
It sounded like you
rapper,
said
Hey Ma.
Kamen.
Like my buddy pal?
I thought you said Kamen and
Yeah,
Kamen.
Kamen.
Cayman Islands?
Kamen.
Yeah.
Like
Who the
islands?
fuck is Kamen?
Shh, Brandon. No.
My name
Anyway,
is Cameron.
Matthew, what happened about Cameron?
Well, I just remembered that he said a couple podcasts ago, I'm doing a little callback here.
You listened to it. Okay, go ahead.
Since I got, the scripture in my head.
Sure.
He said that he was the Meg of the show.
He said he was what?
The,
The
Meg,
Meg.
of the show from Family Guy.
Well, I
mean,
think that's a little.
that's-
Accurate.
that's self.
It was self-proclaimed.
It was self-defecation, is what it was.
Self-defecation, absolutely.
Boom.
It
Meg
was
is also guilty of.
Know your callbacks.
well, and she also has her episodes where she can't handle her shit. So
Also, too,
definitely
there's a couple. Let's be fair. There's a
relate.
couple episodes where Meg steps out and Meg's the shit. Mm-hmm. I think it's
Yeah,
literally
Meg's
a couple
definitely
episodes.
stepped up in a few episodes. I can't recall anything offhand, but
Good job. I'm talking about when she got hot that one time. So hot,
Oh,
Meg.
Good thing this is a completely
We do that a
fictional
couple times.
podcast, Cameron, because you are the most handsome gentleman in this studio.
That is a really backhanded compliment, my dude.
I don't.
Anyway,
I don't find any of us more attractive. Than
I
the
don't
other.
like what.
Anyway,
Jesus Christ.
Cameron's trying to assert his heterosexuality.
Reviews? You got another review to
He's
say
not
this?
confident in his sexuality.
my point is, I was trying to think. This is what I was thinking about Cameron.
Sure.
He said he was the Meg, blah blah, and then I was thinking on his reviews, I want to push him a little more to tell me the actors behind the shit. Right.
Yeah.
So who's the actor? Who's the actress that plays Meg on Family Guy? The voice.
I can like
Mila Kunis.
point her.
Nice.
Is that her name?
Yeah.
Yeah.
I didn't actually know her name. I just knew that she also played
Jackie.
on that 70s
Jackie
show.
in that 70s show, and she was also 14 when she got that role.
All right, that part's
Was
cool.
it 14? I
But-
thought it was 16.
Yeah, she was young.
No, she was
young.
14.
That was.
I know
that
she lied about
She
her
lied
age.
about her age.
Yeah.
Yeah.
All right, so
I'm talking about Family Guy.
I
right,
know.
so Meg, Family Guy.
How funny
Meg,
is it
Mila
that the
Kunis.
hottest actress, like one of the hottest actresses
think
on the
that's-
planet, is really playing the ugly chick in a cartoon?
Well, and I
so that's
think-
what I was saying with
I
you.
mean, she is really fucking hot.
And
You're
that's-
playing the ugly guy on the podcast, but you're really super handsome out in the real world, which is
Like
why
Do you
Cameron
guys
is
want us to
always
turn the
getting laid.
podcast off and you guys can go like figure out whatever this
Yeah,
is?
Joe was
you're doing?
worried
no,
about
no, not
Joe
at
was
all.
worried about like me and Matthew getting too close together.
Why was I worried about that, Brandon? What on earth would give me the opinion?
So back to Mila Kunis.
Sure.
Who played her before Mila Kunis, or who played Meg before Mila Kunis?
Lacey Chabert.
Ah, and what was she on?
Oh, give me a second. It was Seventh Heaven?
I think it was a Party of Five.
Party 5. Okay.
Yeah.
I knew it was one of
Then
those.
I thought,
Didn't they make a Party of 5 reference in the first season of Family Guy too?
Well, they make a
I
joke.
think it was a pilot,
They make a
actually.
joke at one point saying that basically like Lacey Chabert is going to regret ever like turning down or giving up the role or whatever.
Which
So
I
they
bet
do
she
make a
does.
Yeah, but no one could have seen it. I mean, what did it get canceled twice? You know what I mean?
Okay.
So I mean, and that was '99. Like,
but I was talking to a buddy of
Different
mine,
times.
and I was like, I think Lacey Chabert is like the poor man's
watch
Jennifer
it.
Love Hewitt. Just
How
like in
so?
a
If
different
she-
way. I don't know.
If she was
why.
on Party of 5, Brandon,
Not
can
like
you
the
check
poor
that?
man. It's just like the
If she was on Party of 5, was Jennifer on?
I don't know.
Was Miss Love Hewitt?
Hey, wait. Mad respect to all of them.
No, dude,
I was just
definitely.
saying,
Big
all
part of
open
my-
invites.
Very, yeah, open invites for sure.
Can we
Open
talk
invites
about
to
some
the entire
shows
party.
about that were in our generation?
I don't know. Did
Those
you,
are
did you
both
start
way
a
over my
podcast
head.
that's about that?
No. This podcast is about dabs and blabs. You
Let
guys
us
are-
figure that one out. We still don't know. Happy episode 20.
Here goes Ben stepping on your toes again.
Yeah,
I
I know.
love it.
Yeah, well, this is why I'm anti-sharing microphones.
Party of Five is an American television teen and family drama created by Christopher Kieser and Amy Lipman that originally aired on Fox for 6 seasons from September 12th, 1994 to May 3rd, 2000.
Thanks, Keezer.
Brandon, sometimes you're just a robot.
The series featured an ensemble cast led by
hey,
Scott Wolf
but
as
he's-
Bailey, Matthew Fox
He's
as
our
Charlie,
robot.
Thanks, Siri.
Neve Campbell as Julia, and Lacey
Nev
Chabert.
Campbell, dude. Nev Campbell.
No.
God, you
Hey,
don't know how
and
important.
Claudia Salinger.
I'm gonna piss everybody off
You're
right
already
now.
doing it.
Hey Alexa.
I hope that didn't work.
who,
Anyway,
with their baby brother Owen, played by several actors, constitute 5 siblings, whom the series follows after the loss of their parents in a car accident. Jesus Christ, that's dark.
I didn't
yes,
need-
Jennifer
I
Love
didn't-
Hewitt was on it.
Thank you. I
Oh,
didn't.
shit.
That's it. All I needed him to do was go to IMDb. Just boom, boom, done, done. No, we got the full.
This has been Brandon Reed's Wikipedia, much to Joe's annoyance.
and mispronounced.
Anyway, it was just random thoughts that I had. You know, I had some brownies. I got off my other podcast, and I came around, and then I was thinking,
Nice
you know,
Ben. Got away with it.
Yeah. Also, why I'm also
He stole the deal.
actively not having a real good time right now. I just got skipped on the blunt.
I tried to give it to you, and then he took it.
I just tried to hand it back to you, and you denied me.
Joe's sitting there doing the triangle hand pose, like
The dynasty side.
Maybe if you would come out of your entranced focus on Matthew and look around. the room.
maybe we should be worried about Matthew and
Share.
Joe's budding romance.
I love all of you.
I love all of you too.
I am the
of you
orchestra.
too?
I'm the conductor of this
Hey,
orchestra.
hey, in all seriousness, I love you guys, but right now I really don't care for you. Like, I still love you. It would
want
still
us to
take a
turn it
bullet
off?
for you. No, I don't. I don't know that that would solve anything because we didn't do well before we turned it on tonight. So
We just hit the top 2%. We're celebrating.
not exactly.
Holy shit!
Also,
Not exactly what I would call a celebration.
also
but
out
all
of the
right.
entire Party of 5, I think Nev Campbell is definitely the least likely to accept the invite now.
Thank you for saying it right, which is the point that I was trying to make before I was stepped on by Ben, who had skipped me with the blunt
Well-
that I rolled.
I also, yeah, you did.
With Matthews.
Weed.
Fictional weed.
Oh, nice. Thanks, gentlemen.
Somebody take the goddamn thing. Thank you.
Oh, nice.
Jesus fucking Christ. Anyway, Brandon, I feel like it's a good time with Matthew's approval. Sports.
Sports? Oh, okay. Joe, I believe you had a particular goal that you wanted to bring up this week.
Oh, no, it's more of a beef with ESPN and the disconnect between how to properly call English football. I was watching a highlight of the Chelsea-Brentford
Yes.
match.
Brentford shocked Chelsea 4-1. Goal by Christian Eriksen, who recently made a return to international soccer after suffering a cardiac event at the Euros last summer.
Sorry,
Nice crack in the mic.
sorry, Ben needed a refill. Let me see if I
was
can.
awesome.
Hold on, let me see if I can hit the cup.
Oh,
Kobe.
Nope,
Not even
nope.
close.
Wait, what? Cup?
Yeah, don't worry about it. Anyway,
There
back
you
to the
go.
podcast.
Hold on.
he's embarrassed because he didn't hit 2 in a row like I did.
Anyways,
So anyway, Chelsea lost to Brentford 1-4. But the
the
thing,
one goal that Chelsea scored was a real beauty by Antonio Rudiger.
an absolute cracker of a goal. But ESPN, it was by it's Antonio Rudiger, right?
Yes.
That's who scored the
German
goal.
soccer player.
And it was on Top Plays, but the guy made a Rudy reference, and that just really bothered
Oh
me.
my god, I watched the clips of Rudy today at
That's
my house.
weird.
Yeah, because had caught up on my work and it suggested it on dude. Google must have read your mind and sent Rudy to me
I don't think it did
because I watched him go in. I watched the whole chant. I watched John Favreau in the Favreau. That's sorry.
Open invite John Favreau.
Yeah, I love that.
absolutely director, actor, big fan.
I teared up. I really did. Rudy, buddy.
Well,
Rudy.
And I hate to be
Rudy.
this guy, Matthew,
Rudy.
That's what makes you tear up?
but Rudy was offsides.
That and Cool Runnings, where his dad opens the shirt at the end. when
Whatever
he's
you
walking.
do right now, do not do a Jamaican impression.
Come on, mom.
Open invite.
Oh God.
Never mind. I was gonna open
only
invite any
happened
Jamaican
because you
Bob
said that. I just
but
want you to
I don't
know
think
that.
anyone from Jamaica wants anything to do with the podcast anymore, which is a damn shame because they have some dank stuff.
Thank you because I didn't know where you're going with that. Yeah,
Some of the best
absolutely.
in the world.
Tell you what, open invite to most of the people on the Jamaican island.
Are you saying I offended Jamaicans?
Hopefully
No,
not.
I thought in my head. it
Hopefully
went-
one of them comes up here to bitch slap you if they did. If you did.
Holy shit,
Oh,
Brandon.
like
Hold up.
Will Smith?
Yes, like Will Smith.
that we already brought up on the last one because we're up to date.
But
on
there was,
stuff like that.
but there was
there's
another
more.
award show tonight, the Grammys, where of all people, Louis C.K. took home a Grammy for Best Comedy Album. So much for being canceled.
Yeah,
I guess
no,
you can masturbate in front of unwilling
No, you
viewers.
can't. Just because one person got away with it does not mean that that needs to be the standard. Which explains a lot of things of recent.
But anyways, back to Rudy. Me and Joe then made the comparison between Chelsea fans and Eagles fans, and we're trying to decide
'Cause
which.
they both have a healthy reputation for being shitheads.
Yeah, so we're trying to decide which one was
Eagles
worse.
fans?
Yeah.
Yeah, like the
Mainly, yeah.
Like the football
Like-
team?
no,
Philadelphia
yeah,
Eagles.
yeah.
Oh, they just light cars on fire and knock over lamp
Well,
posts.
And
Eagles, and I was
throw
thinking the
batteries at
band.
Santa Claus and boo cancer kids.
I mean, Santa Claus probably
But
had
here's
it coming.
here's the point here is that basically it's a very awesome picture painted of capitalism when a consumer product like a battery is used to be hurled at a product of
A symbol of
consumer culture.
consumerism, yeah. Santa Claus.
You know, as long as it doesn't get in somebody's penis, like a 40-year-old
Whoa.
Iranian man did
Okay.
for 24 hours.
And that right there, guys, that's what we just slid into. This is Ben's weird news.
Slid into.
Slid into
Yeah.
just as comfortably as a
Oh,
battery into a
God.
penis.
Get the fuck out of here.
No, but now, anyway, this is Ben's.
Just say not at all.
Whenever Ben shows up, it's not always going to be every week necessarily, but whenever he shows up, he's going to have some fun, five weird news stories, and we're going to see how many we can talk about. First one is a battery in a pee hole.
Yeah. 40-year-old Iranian man had a AA battery lodged in his penis for
Should've gone for the
24
D.
hours before seeking medical help.
Good joke, Brandon. Good joke. That was solid.
The man was discharged after a 3-week observation.
He was discharged.
I hope.
Matthew lost it on discharged. I love that. Okay.
And now Matthew's getting horny over there too.
For the record, he did not explain
You getting
why
a little
he did
chubby
it.
over there?
Okay, so real quick, this guy, hold on, let's just recap the story real quick. Dude slides a battery.
Fuck, Cameron.
That's weird.
Does
This
it
one
say-
said nothing about
Can
aroused.
we talk about the story? What was the? Did they say what size battery it was?
It was
Double A,
a
triple A.
AA, which
Okay, so that's a healthy stretch.
Yeah, that's a big girth.
I mean that's
Oh man.
that is a.
I think he was trying to.
What?
I think he was trying to go like
What
the
are you
Energizer Bunny. I think that's,
That's not how that works.
needed a little
that
extra-
cannot be what that
Well,
guy.
Maybe he
stops.
just couldn't get hard.
Could have used one of those little
Oh, nice.
watch
He used it
batteries
as
that
an
Cameron has
implant.
for his tuner
My question: What
go in like a coin slot.
What's your question?
was it
Cameron?
for sexual reasons?
He didn't
give
say
a
why,
reason.
yeah.
He didn't explain why.
I don't know how
maybe-
it got stuck there, doctor. I just, I thought, I don't
just
know.
woke up
I don't
and it
know.
was
I
there.
was just listening.
Shut up, just
I was
get it
just
out.
listening to this podcast from America, and I got really high.
Look, man, the internet's kind of a weird place. Okay.
I was
So,
tired of
see-
my urethra.
Can we name this
leaking.
person by name on the podcast?
No, it
No,
doesn't have names.
no
I'm
names.
sorry.
These are just weird news stories.
On to the next
Opening
story
right
on a
to
much
Iranian battery penis man.
All right, second story. Let's
If
go.
you can ever
On a
travel
much
to the US.
lighter note, Mountain Dew has released a new flavor that is only available at Buffalo Wild Wings. Mountain Dew Legend is currently available at select locations and will be rolled out to change nationwide. They say its flavors were made to elevate Buffalo Wild Wings food and the sauces.
So kind of, yeah, basically to compliment it. I gotta say that I'll go down and try it just for.
Yeah, I would definitely try.
Might as well.
100%.
I mean, their marketing totally works there.
Has Mountain Dew ever made a bad flavor?
Yes.
Yes.
What? What?
The orange one.
No.
Livewire is pretty bad.
Love orange
Total
drinks.
shit.
I got.
Delicious.
That's not an orange drink, and I will fight you to the death.
I also
over
got
it.
kind of tired of Code Red after a while. Like
Yeah,
it's
no,
got.
yeah.
It's definitely got to be a.
Code Red's good every now and again, but the one I can't like just go and buy is Voltage. I will say. I
Whiteout
would
is
never
one of my
pick
favorites.
Voltage out.
Fantastic.
Whiteout,
never pick
I love because it tastes exactly like regular Mountain Dew, but it doesn't have like the burny, citrusy aftertaste of it. It goes down much
yeah.
smoother.
Whiteout's the
Yep.
one that's actually white, right?
Yeah.
Yeah. Don't know
And,
that I've tried that.
and the drink's actually like the liquid's white. It's weird.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Kind of like a
You know what else is white?
Oh god.
Hidden Valley Ranch, man.
Oh, fun story. This is a fun
This
is a
story.
fun one.
So
Forget real diamonds. Turns out ranch dressing is a girl's best friend.
ooh,
Hidden Valley made a 2-carat diamond using ranch seasoning. They heated it to 2,500 degrees Fahrenheit and kept it pressurized for 5 months.
that's dope. Matthew, thoughts? That's
On
pretty
sale
cool.
for $310.
And if I
It
had
didn't
an
start
extra,
for $310.
that's the starting bid. If I had $310 and it was a straight sale, I'd totally do
And
that.
if you gave that to any girl and she looks it up
Fuck
because you
that.
think it's special and
It's a
she-
real diamond.
I'm buying that shit for me.
What do you mean a real diamond?
Diamonds are forever.
Structurally, I
Diamonds
believe
are
it's the
forever.
same.
How many carats is it?
2 carats.
Two.
2 carats, and it's $310.
Yes.
I've
No,
They
that's
might-
the opening bid on it. It's
Oh,
going to an
opening
auction.
bid.
Yeah, that's what.
Yeah.
That's the auction.
I mean,
Yeah, up for auction.
But
Sorry.
I think it's cool
I was
because
gonna
these-
say if you gave a girl a diamond ring and then she
No,
found out
you
it was
can't.
$310,
And if you
you're
were
not
not-
getting that girl.
if you were the heir to the throne of Hidden Valley Ranch, maybe you could get away with it. That's the only scenario I could see giving a chick as a wedding ring or engagement ring made from Hidden Valley Ranch.
My papa.
No, Joe. No, Joe's absolutely right. You just get that for your pimp hand.
That's what I'm saying. That is a flex and a half.
Here's where we go to the weird part of the news.
Oh.
A woman.
We started out with a battery and a urethra, but yet this is going to be the weird part of the
Yeah.
news.
What the fuck?
I don't know if I want you to tell the next story, but here we go.
A Florida woman was awarded $5.25 million by a federal court after she was inseminated with her doctor's sperm in 1977.
So is this a sperm bank kind of deal, or
40 years ago, Cheryl Rousseau and her husband
allegedly?
allegedly selected a donor, and in 2018, their daughter used a DNA test and discovered Coates was her biological father. He denied using his sperm until DNA confirmed it.
Yeah, that's kind of a real hard defense when they're like, yeah, you literally got away with everything, but you left your DNA, and it's like, son of a bitch, man, I was so close.
Thanks, human genome.
On this episode of Almost Got Away With It.
Yeah, you get like, not a sponsor, totally could be.
CRISPR, not lettuce.
What? What the fuck was that?
You don't know what CRISPR is?
Yeah,
No.
It's
Gene
a
editing.
genome. Is it editing or sequencing?
gene editing.
Editing? Well, you have to sequence it to edit it, yes.
But yeah, that
you
was
have
one of the greatest things that has
Well,
been
do you have
accomplished.
to
You
sequence to edit, or do you have to edit to sequence? Is what I would
gotta have a
say.
sequence to edit.
I don't know.
If you have no sequence, there's nothing to edit.
It's like trying to analyze
sequence.
an
Thank you.
article without reading the article.
This show is a sequence.
Are we done with this weird news
No,
shit?
we got one more, and
All
this
right,
is the one I
let's
was
bring-
really
let's bring-
excited about.
All right, let's bring it home.
This is the one I was really
All
excited
right,
about.
This is the number one story in Ben's weird news with Ben.
A brewery in Ukraine is swapping beers for Molotov cocktails.
Real quick, Slava Ukraina. Everyone,
Slava
Slava.
Russia continues to invade.
That was me. I fucked up the mic. That's on me. I apologize to anybody's
Russia
eardrums
continues
I
to
just
invade.
busted. Yeah, that was Russia trying to intercept our
Anyways.
podcast record.
The owner of Pravda Brewery said his employees support the change and have given hundreds to civilians in defense centers, per the New York Post.
Pravda translates to truth, by the way, in Russian and Ukrainian.
I did
Slava?
not know that.
Pravda.
Pravda. Pravda. Say it, Matthew.
Military instructors have been teaching civilians to use Molotov cocktails against the heavily armed Russian troops.
Yeah, that's
Matthew
pretty
thinks
sweet.
a little different. Ben says New York Post. I'm thinking, who's the journalist? What's his credentials? What's he written?
Okay, so
Post.
well, this
Who
is
has the Post?
Well, hold on. This
Oh,
has
sorry.
been. We just came up with this segment literally on the last minute. I thought he did really good. Good job, Ben. Clap.
And we got through an entire
Yeah,
segment without
Ben.
totally derailing it.
Yeah. Well,
That's not
I
bad.
appreciate that,
there was
guys.
still
Thank you.
some derailing.
I mean, you guys could have.
But we didn't
like we
totally
got
derail it.
What?
You guys could have told the conductor you were
Not at all.
You
That
were
was
throwing in licks.
Well,
Oh,
that-
that was funny.
that was the no. It wasn't funnier, but it was more spontaneous. I thought you'd appreciate that because you like.
You didn't tell them you were calling Cresco Labs.
Oh, good
Yeah,
point. Ben
but-
wasn't even going to bring that up, but that's a solid callback, Matthew. Take note.
Just playing devil's advocate, man. I gotta defend my boys here.
I'm a big fan of Devil's Advocate, but
Well,
not as a
I
segment.
was on that sports segment, and then you guys just derailed me. I was in the left brain. Now I'm over to my right brain.
All right,
what's it
by the
gonna
way,
sound?
and we'll get back to sports here in a second because there's more to talk about.
Hold on, bitch.
Oh my god.
First of all, New York Post is owned by Rupert Murdoch, so not a great source.
yikes. Okay.
But it was founded
a
by
fun
Alexander
story.
Hamilton.
Murdoch?
What?
It was founded by Alexander Hamilton as the New York Evening Post.
Like, hold on, wait. It was founded by
Yes, of
Lin
musical
Manuel
fame.
Miranda.
Yeah, in Puerto Rico.
Oh, check that out. That's some fun stuff. You see, it's stuff like that they don't teach you in class.
But
awesome.
anyways,
That's
more sports
completely
news, more very important sports news.
Da-da-da-da-da-da-da.
We have the draw for the FIFA World Cup this week.
Oh yeah.
Lottery?
In true FIFA fashion, held on April Fool's Day
This is the
for
draw.
a joke of a World Cup that's going to be held in November and December
In Qatar.
in Qatar, yeah.
Ring.
No, it's gonna be dumb hot.
Okay,
Even in the winter.
Yeah.
But
I play guitar.
that's not what we're
Oh, come on. I like that. I secretly
Boo.
like that. I'm going to boo it right here, but boo. But
But I do it
secretly,
too.
good job there.
So
I
he-
like that one.
So here are the groups. Group A, as always, the hosts are in Group A. So we have Qatar, Ecuador, Senegal, and the Netherlands.
Ecuador.
So that'll be an interesting group. Qatar will probably get wrecked, but
Netherland.
Well,
I mean, they could surprise.
Who's the squad? Hold on.
who's destroying the guitar?
Hold on. In the you two done?
Oh, they're gonna get smashed like Jimi Hendrix at the end of a set, lit on fire.
Way to bring it all together. So who's in their group? Group A.
So it's Qatar, Ecuador, Senegal, and Netherlands.
Senegal. That's Sadio Mane. Yeah.
Sadio Mane,
Hell yeah, Liverpool.
yep,
Never won.
and Chelsea goalkeeper Eduard Mendy.
Oh, nice. Hell yeah. That's a good goalie to have.
What happens if guitar like fights back,
loses
fights
in
back,
the
you know, and wins?
Well, then
I mean, they very
then
well.
that's what the
I mean,
World
they very
Cup's
well
played
could.
for.
Yeah, and that's the fun of the World Cup. And the
why
host nations do tend to get a little bit of a boost. The only host nation that's really done like poorly in recent memory would probably be South Africa. And to be fair, they're not that great anyways.
Yeah, I don't. Yeah, they're not.
Like, neither are
I'm
Qatar.
not
Qatar,
up with any of
like
this.
a lot of Qatar's best players are imported players. Basically, what they would do is they would offer citizenship to foreign players to come play for Qatari clubs.
Fun fact: there was a local high school from in Halifax that actually tried to recruit a running back, and they offered his parents a house. That's a very true story.
That's awesome.
That's terrible. They offered it to him when he was in 8th grade. That's terrible.
And then Ecuador. Really, I think the most notable player on that squad would probably be Ender Valencia.
He played for Man U.
Yes.
Is that the Halifax Hancocks?
Yeah, dude, we're not.
Group B. So this is
it's like a 4.
Yeah, it was.
this is going to be a very interesting
still.
group. Group B.
with water.
We have
Hey guys, save it for your burp podcast. Come on.
Group B. We have England,
Okay.
Iran,
All right.
the United States of America,
That's us.
and the playoff winner from UEFA Path A. So another European team, either Scotland, Ukraine, or Wales. Scotland and Ukraine have not been able to play their match due to the ongoing war in Ukraine.
Yeah, fuck
The match will likely take place in June at a neutral site unless the war is hopefully over.
I still think they won't play it in Ukraine.
No.
Hey, Matthew,
But-
if I pack a bowl, can I get it first?
The winner of that match will play Wales, and the winner of the match between either Scotland and Ukraine and Wales will be the last member of this group.
Okay, so that's gonna be a fun group to watch, and that's Group B.
Group B, yes.
Where's our group of death? There's always a group of death in the tournament. Is there one this year?
Yeah, we'll get to them in a second.
Okay.
Next up we have Group C,
All right,
which is Argentina,
nice.
Saudi Arabia,
I have a PO box in Argentina. I don't know if I ever told you that.
Mexico, and Poland,
Pissed off?
Mexico, Poland, Argentina,
and Saudi Arabia.
Saudi.
Saudi Arabia will definitely finish last in that group. Poland and Mexico will definitely have a tough battle for
That's,
second.
it's the fighting Bobby Lewandowski's, right?
Yep, we have.
Yeah,
so,
I got Poland in that.
going back to Group B, obviously. So England have a lot of star players, but
Hold on. Good. Group C, Mexico's in there, right?
yeah, but I just because we didn't do a player recap on anyone in Group B. So Group B, England obviously have a very talented squad. They'll be favorites to do well in this tournament. But their star player will obviously be striker Harry Kane. Their performance will definitely rest a lot on him.
How's he been? Is he in form?
Oh, yes.
Currently,
He's been doing pretty well for Tottenham as of late.
do you ever figure out what he's gonna do contract wise?
I believe he signed an extension after all that hubbub over
Really?
potentially moving to Man City.
Wow, didn't see that. Or maybe he was playing some smart politics there.
Yeah, probably just wanted more money.
Negotiation, yeah.
Right. So, from Iran, there are a couple of notable players with World Cup experience. A lot of them with incredibly hard to pronounce names because I suck.
Who would I know? Give me the one or two that I would know.
Notable player, striker Sadar Azmoun from Bayer Leverkusen.
All right, Bayer 04,
Yep.
Bundesliga.
We have Ali Reza Jahan Bakhsh. Currently plays for Feyenoord, but previously played in the Premier League, most notably for Brighton and Hove Albion.
Yeah, I'm not familiar with him. All right, so what's our next group? Or it was C, right? I got a question. Go
Well,
ahead.
Group B, we still have obviously the United States. We got to talk about our boys in stripes, and Christian Pulisic.
Captain America.
Yep. And so really, the U.S. has a big question mark at striker right now. We haven't been able to find a consistent informed striker, and frequently our best striker is Gyazi Zardes, much to the annoyance of a lot of U.S. men's national team first fans who hate the idea of us playing any MLS players in the national team starting 11.
That's the whole point. That's how we get them better when they play top tier talent from around the world, which you have to play.
Right, but they argued that it would be better for them to do that at the club level, playing at more competitive clubs in Europe where they're competing harder for their spots than they would in the domestic league, and where they're playing that kind of competition week in and week out rather than just during international
If
breaks.
the MLS wants to ever compete, and they'll never.
Oh, I absolutely
replace-
agree with you. I think
Yeah.
the U.S. men's national team first are ridiculous and super overcritical of MLS. I mean, I get it, especially with our failure to qualify in 2014, and honestly our struggles in qualifying this time around.
We
But-
didn't. Whoa! We qualified for 14. That was Brazil.
Or sorry, 18. Yeah,
Okay.
our failure to qualify for 18, and our. See, I blocked out the 2018 World Cup so hard that I actually skipped over it when I was trying to mention which one we didn't qualify for.
Right. No, it's all good. All right, so here. I got a Group C question for you. Matthew, away from the microphone.
Okay, Group C, yeah,
Group
Poland.
C, Poland and Mexico. What's Mexico bringing to the table? Like, what kind of squad do they got?
So Mexico weren't exactly perfect in qualifying, and a lot of Mexican fans are not a fan of head coach Tata Martino.
Where'd he come? Where's he from?
I believe Tata is Argentine, in terms of like his nationality. But he's most notable for coaching previously at Barcelona for a time. Also coached Atlanta United in the MLS.
Okay.
Can we start a team
Before
and
becoming,
have them ununited?
Just call them ununited?
Yeah,
I mean,
like the Vagabonds.
What does the U and the N stand for?
yeah.
I know.
If
He just said that.
But a lot of people feel
United.
that Mexico under Tata have played too defensively. But
Okay, yeah, that's frustrating. Watching your team focus
Yeah.
more on defense for
especially
real.
when you have
not
such
have
like
offense.
because their star players are in the attack. You have
Quick side note: Matthew just lit the bowl with a
Stick
grill
lighter.
lighter.
Grill lighter, yeah.
but
That's
Mexico's star
so
players are in
sad.
attack with Chicharito Hernandez.
Cheech
still in
is
the squad.
playing.
Cheech,
Oh,
yeah.
Dude,
Chicharito will still be there.
I've always liked him, man. I was kind of bummed that his trajectory didn't go where it was
Yeah.
projected to. That was-
And Carlos Vela will still likely be with the squad.
Chicharito, open invite.
Oh yeah, I'll have we have a little P on the podcast. One of my
Yeah.
favorite Mexican players, honestly. Even though, like, I do have a great respect for the Mexican national team when they're not playing the
Who
U.S.
was the
It's like
goalie, like Ochoa or something.
Yeah.
Ochoa is still with the national team.
Yeah,
Yes, he
he-
plays for Club America back in
Yeah,
Mexico now.
Yeah, hell yeah, that dude's legit.
And then the other teams in Group C. So Argentina, obviously, we have Lionel Messi. Saudi Arabia, most of their players play in the domestic league, so there's not really a whole lot of stars. I can look and see if there's anyone from a foreign club that we might recognize, but
I mean, it's all right. So Poland, Robert Lewandowski, anybody?
there's a couple other players on the squad of note. Wojciech Szczesny, most notably the goalkeeper, who plays with Juventus in his club football, or for you FIFA players out there, Piemonte Calcio. For FM players, Zebra. For PES players, you still get Juventus.
So yeah,
and sponsorship deals.
so what's the deal with that? Why?
Basically, so PES has the exclusive licensing rights to Juventus, as well as a few other Serie A clubs, like Atalanta now is now Bergamo Calcio in FIFA because they're now exclusively licensed to PES.
PES is what does that stand for?
Pro Evolution Soccer. It's made by Konami.
And it's honestly like I feel like
I don't know what the Konami code does in that game, for the record, if anything.
yeah
Infinite transfer money.
yeah. I'll go buy PES right now. All right,
Moving on to Group D, we have France
Parlez-vous
leading that group.
français?
We will
If this
have
goes to Z, I'm going to be really pissed.
No,
Goes
it
to
doesn't.
H, you're good.
we have
All right, let's speed this up. France.
France. So star players, Kylian Mbappe, striker for PSG, likely moving possibly to Real Madrid this year or at the end of the season when his contract is up. Also, we have Hugo Lloris, goalkeeper for Tottenham, N'Golo Kante, and Paul Pogba in midfield.
All right, so a stacked team. Who else we got in the group?
We will have the playoff winners between Asia and South America. So South America is sending Peru to the playoff. Notable players. I don't know if Jefferson Farfan's still with the national team, but he'd probably be the most notable Peruvian I can think of off the top of my head. And then from Asia, we will have either the United Arab Emirates, no notable players, or Australia. Tim Cahill no longer with the Socceroos, but there is still a couple good players on that squad. And then we have Denmark, Christian Eriksen's team that we mentioned earlier.
Yep.
And then Tunisia.
Anybody on there?
I can check their squad because I can't name anyone off the top of my head. I can name one former player, Ayman Abdener, but I'm pretty sure he's retired.
All right, so let's go to Group E.
Let's see, hold on. Tunisia. Because I know there's some notable
All right, so I'm gonna go say Group E. I think this is gonna be the group of death, maybe.
I
Correct me.
think this is the one I was going for Group of Death too. Yeah, Group E.
For España, looks like the winner between New Zealand and maybe Croatia.
No, Croatia's right there.
Yeah.
Yeah.
No,
New Zealand.
it'll be between New Zealand and Costa Rica.
See, I was right.
Close.
Ladies and gentlemen, I'm terribly sorry to inform you.
Has it been
we've
38 minutes
reached-
already?
And the 38
Man, I got lost in
mark.
sports.
We're
Looking
going to
at
with the
pizza.
podcast
Lost
now.
in your
Cameron has to go to
podcast is
bed.
What you got lost in?
Cameron, it's been a pleasure. You've
Good
contributed
night, buddy.
some solid joke earlier. That was good. I
I'm
call
not-
it a win. What?
I'm not going.
You're not going.
You're lost in the metaverse right now,
Matthew, he's
anyways.
Yeah. I'm currently just looking at pizza. So.
He said he's not going to bed.
Fuck.
Of course, fucking.
Well, back to the World Cup. So
Anyway,
we have
real quick.
Spain.
Spain.
Star players. There's a few players in La Liga. They're a really young team. PK actually talking about coming back for the World Cup as well. But then we will have either Costa Rica star players. We have Joel Campbell. He currently plays in Mexico.
Or New Zealand.
Or New Zealand. Most
Jacinda.
notable, Weston Reed.
Shout out to Jacinda. She's got Jacinda Ardern, Prime Minister.
Then we have Germany, who features one of mine and Ben's favorite players, Thomas Mueller. We were talking about him earlier. Just such a unique player in the game.
Can play anywhere.
And then we have Japan. Star players include Shinji Kagawa, who plays in Turkey now, I believe. Might have gone back to Japan, though.
Who do you play for in the Prem?
United.
Okay.
Also played for Dortmund for a time. Group F, we have another really tough and interesting group. We have Belgium.
KDB.
Kevin De Bruyne, Eden Hazard, Thibaut Courtois,
Lukaku.
Thiago Hazard.
Thorgan.
Thorgan. Damn it. Sorry,
Romelu
Thorgan.
Lukaku.
Open
Oh,
invite to
Romelu's
Thorgan
on
Hazard
it.
to scissor kick Joe.
Open invites Romelu Lukaku to scissor kick Brandon.
I mean, my striker can scissor kick me. That's fine.
I forgot. Damn it. Forgot he was on Chelsea now.
Yeah, finally back home and playing like shit.
All right.
Canada, we have Alphonso Davies from Bayern. We have Jonathan David from LOSC, Lille, teammates with U.S. striker Tim Weah.
Who we got with Morocco?
Morocco, we have Hakim Ziyech, and
Ziyech, also Chelsea.
yep, and we have Ashraf Hakimi as well.
Croatia's got Luka
Modric.
The
Yeah.
king.
He's this probably his
Marcelo
last
Wasn't
round.
his goal in 2018 the first of the World Cup? Or was that their first goal in the World Cup, where he scored that banger?
No,
from
that definitely wasn't their
distance?
first ever in a World Cup. It might have
No,
been
not
their first-
not ever in a World
Yeah,
Cup. I
it
mean,
might have been
that
the first
World
at
Cup.
that one because they finished third in '98.
He scored like a 40-yard banger,
Yeah.
bottom corner, dude.
Group G, another really good group. We have this should be a cakewalk for Brazil.
I don't know. It depends who Cameroon's putting out there.
Yeah. Brazil, though, we're talking players like Gabriel Martinelli from Arsenal
Okay.
will be key in that team. Neymar from PSG, obviously, is the star player.
My favorite person,
Hopefully
and
he's
whose-
healthy.
and whose
Doesn't
birthday
break
it
his
is
back again.
today. My favorite Brazilian soccer player, Gabriel Jesus.
Oh,
is,
nice. Hopefully he makes a World
He's
Cup squad.
25 today, so happy birthday to him.
Serbia, we have Alexander Mitrovic from
Palace?
Newcastle.
Oh, okay.
And then I just backed out of it. Joe, you
All right,
still have
so
it.
we got Serbia's in there in Group G.
Throwing bottle caps.
So we got Brazil, Serbia,
Fuck off.
Switzerland, and Cameroon.
Yeah, Switzerland, we have Granit Xhaka would be one of their
Xhaka.
star players.
Yeah.
There's Zredon Shaqiri. Both of them
Yeah.
are actually, funny enough,
Shaqiri.
not ethnically Swiss, Kosovar.
Yeah, but
But they play for their adopted country and they very much love it.
that's what's up. All right, so Group H here, as our British friends would say it. We got
That was
Portugal.
Really annoying during the draw.
They got is that who was saying it? It was a British person?
Yeah.
H, Group H.
H.
We have Portugal, star player Cristiano Ronaldo.
I've heard
You
of
also have João Felix from Atletico.
Thiago Silva,
No, Thiago Silva is Brazilian, but I don't think he'll be at the World Cup.
Diogo Jota.
Diogo is Portuguese.
Yeah, Liverpool, baby.
As is Bruno Fernandes.
Oh, nice, Bruno.
Uh,
Most overrated man you pick up in a long time.
we have Ghana. Not as strong of a squad from Ghana as in the past, but they still made the World Cup.
Always fun to watch, though.
We have Uruguay. They have Luis Suarez and Edson Cavani as strikers. Diego Lockschalt, one of my favorite names in soccer.
Diego what?
Lockschalt, Laxalt.
Ooh, that's fun.
And then we have South Korea star player Heung-min Son from Tottenham.
A solid pronunciation, too. That's way better than I've ever done.
And there we go. We finally got through sports, Matthew. It only took up half the podcast. We are a sports podcast
Your
now.
turn. And Matthew.
So,
Yeah?
a $1 billion event that took place last night was
Let me guess, Tesla.
The Grammys?
The Grammys.
WrestleMania.
Oh, shit.
Yeah.
WrestleMania
way
happened
off.
last
Hey,
night.
hold on. I got a question.
We were just on sports.
Your friend, your
Still on sports. See, I told you, we're a sports podcast now.
that's fine. I'm cool with that. Yeah, that's great.
I wish I knew more.
I got a question. What?
This is how we finally get
You
rid-
had an open invite to one Pat McAfee,
I love that guy.
and I
yeah.
believe that he had some involvement in WrestleMania.
With
I know Logan
I
Paul
thought
was
he
there.
had something to do with WrestleMania. Was he not involved?
Yeah, he was down there. I think
Yeah.
he was podcasting from there.
Yeah,
I
he's
like how AJ Hawk sits at his house in Columbus and just does it from his fucking
dude. They
attic
have
or
to be
whatever.
some two of the
It's hilarious.
Two of the funnest dudes.
I
on the
just
planet.
watched a highlight of him trucking a returner I can't remember if it was
Oh,
the
yeah, it's
Pat or
Trend,
something.
Trendon Holiday.
And fun fact about
Good
that.
Lord,
hold
he
on.
laid
Fun fact
him
about
out.
that. That was he tweeted a picture of the note that he had a drug test after that game. he was quite randomly selected.
Which they don't care about now. But back to WrestleMania.
Yeah.
The highlight, the ending
about
of the
One
show
King.
was.
Hopefully you've watched it by now, and this isn't a spoiler. But go ahead.
Oh yeah, the return of Stone Cold. I'm guessing is what you're going to talk about.
Yeah, there you go.
Stone Cold wrestled for the first time since 2003.
Get the hell out
I
of
think
here.
he's 56 years old.
Dude, he.
Must have crushed like a
Man.
24 pack
Dude, when I was
during the entire match.
when I was like 11, 12 years old, I wanted to be that motherfucker.
Landed on concrete. No holds bars match.
Owen Hart, rest in peace. He broke his neck way back in the day, doing a pile driver, I believe.
I thought he fell out of a harness. Is what happened to
No,
him.
no. That's how Owen passed. But I was saying that Owen Hart during a wrestling movie.
Oh yeah, that was like
Steve-
that was like one of his last
that was-
matches
that was
because
when he broke his neck.
yeah, because he was out for a long time after that, and then he came back, and then the harness incident happened, and he died.
Yeah. Well, no. Owen Hart broke Austin's neck, is what I'm saying.
Oh shit.
Yeah.
Oh,
And that was how Austin broke his neck. I don't know when that was. Maybe 98 ish.
the Undertaker got his own
know.
statue too.
Yeah,
The-
I know Owen Hart was out,
Badass
or
statue,
out
too.
injured.
Got a
though, for long
statue?
time.
Yeah, yeah.
The entire reason why I loved the black
Where?
I think it was last night. I think the reveal was whenever that was. Not last night. but, like,
WrestleMania. Wait, WrestleMania was that tonight?
I don't
No.
think
Last
it was.
night. Well, Saturday night.
Yeah.
Why did they have
Saturday night's
WrestleMania
alright
on
for
Saturday?
That's
Why
why.
would? I thought WrestleMania was on a Sunday. Am I wrong?
I think it was last night, Saturday night. I think they held it at
Sunday at midnight,
AT&T
whatever.
Team Stadium. I don't know.
Jerry World.
Well, it's now Monday. I
Anywho,
would like to point out.
so Austin
Yeah, I don't know what
316
day it
came
is.
back, huh?
Yeah, it's pretty neat.
Did you go? Was you out watching it?
Nope. Yep, I caught the end.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I remember one time, it was a buddy of mine's nephew rented WrestleMania 20, that the one or whichever one it was that Undertaker lost for the first time. And
Dude, I'm so pissed that they gave that honor to Brock Lesnar of all people.
that honestly, that pissed a lot of people off. A lot of people.
I wanted Shawn Michaels to beat him that one year. That would have been
I mean,
great.
That would've been
It just
awesome.
would have been.
I was rooting.
I thought he
I
had
was
him.
really into it that year.
Yeah.
Like really into it.
No, that shit's cool. That shit's fun. I
But-
know a lot of people knock on it because they say it's
Mike
fake or
doesn't have
whatnot,
that,
but that
not
shit's
that one on
cool, man.
DVR.
A thought just occurred to me
Oh
that
god.
they are handing out awards to people that they wrote the scripts for.
Yeah.
So they pick and choose who
Who has what?
gets the what's the word I'm looking for? Who gets the echelon of being in the Hall of Fame? Like they pick and choose.
I
who's
mean,
on that
yes,
level.
but at the same time, you have to be a great performer
So-
to get to that level.
so-
Still,
Yes,
Yeah,
because
they give you as you perform.
you still have you can't just go into wrestling and be an absolute shit actor and
Well,
expect
they-
to be a Hall
it's
of
what
Famer.
they call a push, so they'll get behind you and market it. But a lot of that's on the fans and how good of a job you do at selling whatever character you're portraying and whatnot,
Yeah.
and how well. I mean, when Austin
Okay,
316.
but if they
It's a
don't write you
business.
in, they don't write you in.
well, I know.
But you can also play your own character. It's like a podcast. You know?
But there's no way
No,
for the underdog
wrestling's
to
not
come
like a
from
podcast.
behind. and
No,
prove it.
no, it's
That's-
like a job. It's something.
job, yeah.
Yeah, you get hired on, and you're like,
They
okay,
see
now
these guys
now
in
I
practice,
play my
they
role.
and also, yeah, you typically start out with like bit parts or just like being like some guy that like the next contender beats up early on in his run to prove he's the real deal or some shit.
It's called getting over.
because that's part of the reason I don't enjoy WWE is because I almost don't consider it a sport.
It's not really a sport.
it's 1,000. Those dudes are athletes.
Played
I
out.
don't give a shit what you say.
They're athletes, but
Okay,
they're not.
so-
It's
so
not.
If you're an athlete,
It
then
takes
you-
talent to do what they do,
From a tax
but
perspective.
it doesn't take
Oh, shit.
it doesn't
They're
take
independent contractors.
athletic talent to do.
Yeah, well, yeah, there.
You
But
want it-
from a tax perspective, wrestling is taxed as a sport.
Well,
and the NFL is taxed as entertainment.
It does take athletic talent because you have to look the part. But
And
you,
Dan Schneider keeps $2.
You know how easy it is to get that big?
steroids.
If
And
you get
Schneider,
paid to do
A
it,
to Z asshole.
it's really easy to get that big if you get paid to do it.
Double
What
podcast
did you-
again.
yeah, what?
I guess
Ben,
we'll have to listen back.
What? What's
you
your
need,
question?
You need to talk to Matthew and see if you can set up a day for your podcast to get recorded.
Cameron.
All right.
Movie review.
Cameron.
Show review.
Cameron's movie review.
Show review. God damn it. Fuck.
With Cameron.
Motherfuckers.
Cameron's whatever the fuck he decides it is this week review.
Brendan, this is his moment. Let's
Cameron
go.
watched something.
It's,
Cameron.
it's media. It's
Cameron, what movie? What are we
so,
talking?
So the show is
Moon Knight.
Moon Knight. Yes.
Oh, you better be on
Available
this.
on,
I'm watching
Night
it.
episode one.
DID.
Available on Disney
Oh my
Plus.
gosh.
We did see a ad for this during the Super Bowl.
Yes.
It was very interesting.
No spoilers because.
And
this
here's
is
the
something
crazy.
I'd like
Okay,
to
well, here's the
watch.
crazy thing that it's not necessarily a spoiler, but what I will
I
say,
mean,
Which means
Mo-
it's going to be a spoiler.
most of the content from the trailer is in the first episode, so we don't know where the show is going, and it's going to be crazy.
Okay, cool. That's perfect then. Waste the previews. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
In the first episode.
the
that way,
previews
that's
are
perfect.
gone.
It's a good way.
Everything we saw, we didn't see anything past with the first episode.
Hell yeah, that's what's up.
And
And good review.
it's definitely a good review, but it's kind of wild because they're trying to portray a mental illness on screen, and to do that accurately. I mean,
You
Jill,
got it down on the voice. Yeah.
Well,
Oh,
Jill,
feel good about
she's
that.
she's a
Probably should tell him so.
a psych major, so she was sitting there analyzing it and watching it, and she was
Shout
she
out
was
to
like,
Jill,
yes,
by the way.
There's her friend has DID, and some of those things that he was doing would actually happen.
Well, once again,
I mean,
Cameron.
they're both mine. Well,
Hey, Cameron, you're talking about a serious subject here, and I'm asking you questions about
Yes.
it. Don't worry about your vapes. What does DID stand for again?
dissociative identity disorder.
Formerly known as multiple personality disorder.
Yes, which is
No longer
completely
considered.
inaccurate because there's no such thing as a personality. You are a different person in front of everybody. You it's like a well, you are still you, but at the same time you
There's
aren't going to
different-
say certain things in front of somebody that you would others. Like you're going to act
There's
differently in front of your mom.
Different
you know?
personalities.
Absolutely not. I am brutally honest.
I
with my
would
mother.
argue that
Can
the
confirm.
best people are the same person around
Stop
everybody.
the podcast right here. Did you guys catch that, Matthew? What'd you
I
say?
loved Moon Knight, by the way, Cameron.
Don't
That
even
was
do this,
so
Cameron.
good. I
Cameron,
saw
give me
it.
this. I'll swear to God,
You saw
I'll
it?
circle
Yeah,
back to
and
Moon
I
Knight.
thought,
fantastic.
I thought that
You
guy.
I thought it was
Son of a bitch.
awesome.
That guy.
Oscar Isaac delivers a fantastic performance.
That's what his
This
name
place
is.
sucks. This place is shit.
That's what his name is.
I just wanted
Open
to.
invite to Oscar Isaac.
I wanted to
Sure,
know.
you don't want to open invite to Matthew's mother? You fucking.
We're doing this on the podcast now? Nice.
I don't care for this at all. Just for
Well,
the fucking
don't-
record.
you know
Now
what?
listen,
Moon
Brandon,
Knight-
I was okay with this before.
Moon
But now
Knight
that
was
we're
awesome.
on the actual podcast,
Oh, please,
you're
I've done it to
affecting
Cameron
me, too.
before.
Oh.
This is our 20th episode.
Brandon also owned you last
Celebrate.
week. Owned the fuck out of
The
you.
fuck you want me to celebrate? I'm getting muted on and off the fucking podcast.
That's why.
Joe, I got
as-
your back, man.
I don't even know if I should.
That's
sit
because
close.
you're on
It's
his
okay.
mic.
I get told to
No,
go to
that's
bed
because
every
I'm playing
fucking
devil's
week.
advocate.
I get
Yeah.
told to go to bed every fucking week
Cameron,
so
I'm
you
glad
can grow up.
I'm glad you
It's
brought
fine.
that up. Now that we're, you know what?
Joe, are
Fuck
you
it.
offended?
Yeah, 20th fucking episode here. Let's get all of our grievances out.
Well, that's the
All right.
thing. 20
No, no, save it for
episodes
the
of
Festivus
you guys
special.
telling me to go to bed every episode.
yeah,
God,
like
are
I'm
we
gonna
venting?
fucking go to bed. I don't need fucking
So
sleep.
guess what?
I'm-
As a congratulations, we will never do that again.
Thank fucking
And I'm
Christ.
telling
Oh
you
my
why.
god.
I'm telling you why.
You better
Because-
not.
Got
Oh.
negative reviews from that guy in fucking Ukraine.
it's
you know?
fucking annoying.
He's in Turkey.
Is he is now? Yeah.
President Erdogan.
Well, hopefully.
I've made it 20 podcasts.
I know. No.
Come on.
No.
Okay.
You
19.
Hold on. You were the Jennifer Love Hewitt for
Whoa.
fucking 19 podcasts, and then you gave me the Lacey Chabert for
Lacey
that one.
Chabert.
That's what I said. For one of them podcasts.
Neve Campbell.
Yeah.
Nev
No,
Campbell.
not her. The other one.
He's gonna get
Anyway.
hurt if he keeps talking like that, Matthew.
You don't have to do it anymore because Glass Block Studios is where you'll be, and you're not allowed to sleep there. Because I put a lot of time and work into
That's a
this
really-
motherfucker.
Yeah.
That's a really nice way of saying that Cameron's not allowed to stay the night.
I
That's
mean,
great.
true.
That's why we will end the 38 Brandon, fucking Cameron going to bed thing.
Thank you.
Damn.
Because
So now we're sending
Also,
Matthew to bed?
So
No,
that,
yeah.
that also means I'm driving home after podcasts.
No,
No,
you
you're
won't.
gonna Uber.
We will make sure that you have a ride home so that you cannot get fictionally high and drive.
we are a responsible podcast, ladies and gentlemen.
So am I getting Ubered from here?
Huh?
Cameron, we can work this out off the podcast.
Yeah,
I'm gonna be over there anyway.
Oh, for God's sake.
You can sleep in the closet.
Okay.
Thank Jesus.
In the closet.
work
where
over
Cameron
there.
Belongs.
There we go.
I don't
Fair
like
enough.
where this is going.
We're just gonna pull a drawer out and put a blanket in it and a pillow and let you sleep in it like a cat, since you love cats so much.
That was a cat sound.
Shout out to Nemo.
I don't know why you're shouting out Nemo. You kicked
Yeah.
Nemo out.
Yeah.
Well, that's because Nemo fucked up the podcast a few weeks ago.
Oh,
I mean, did he? What did he do?
Matthew made a
He's
phone
making a bunch of
call
no-
in the middle
bunch of
of
noise.
the podcast.
Like at
Bunch
the end
of-
of the podcast. The
Oh.
last time we had Nemo
Which
in
I
the garage.
suggested he do tonight, and he did not take that up.
Yeah, well, who are we gonna call? Also, too, we're kind of on edge right
Jennifer
now
Love Hewitt.
because it happened last week. No, we do not. We don't take the stalker route. If we want to call her representative, maybe shoot off an email. You know, open invite.
Her representative.
Who?
Jennifer Love Hewitt. I don't know.
Oh,
if that-
she's cool.
Yeah, you mentioned her
Do you
name
know her?
quite a bit. Do you have a crush?
Yeah, she was hot.
She still is.
Yeah, that's what I said. What the fuck, man?
I didn't mean to say that.
taking words out of my mic.
I mean,
Oh, that's another.
there's a lot of
Jennifer
beautiful
Love
people in
Hewitt,
this
Another
world.
great show that I love that I used to watch with my mom all the time when I was a kid.
Buffy.
No.
Oh, that's
Ghost
Sarah
Whisperer.
Oh, okay. That was on like Fox, right?
Yeah, I think something like that.
I didn't
No, it's on
actually
Fox, I
watch
bet.
that. I heard about that though.
Was it on Fox?
Let me look it up.
Too late. Anyway,
Fox owns Jennifer Love Hewitt.
Yeah, she definitely still looks good.
she,
What does she look like?
Jesus Christ.
What's-
You have a phone in your pocket.
Yeah.
Don't worry.
In my pocket. It's on my lap. Fuck you.
We got the whole TV up at Glass Block. We can all
Just
see
keep
it. at
not
once.
hearing the name right. Jennifer or something.
Love Hewitt.
And we're gonna have Mark the intern with us.
I hope
CBS.
so. CBS.
So
Okay.
Fox does not own Jennifer Love Hewitt. Good job.
I don't think. It's weird.
Life pro tip from Matthew.
Sure.
Don't sell your soul.
Okay.
Oh,
That's
are you, are
that's
you,
no.
are you,
That's the one for Brandon.
is he?
No, he's not.
Oh.
You are Matthew.
But
He
he
is
was-
Brandon.
He was it? Was it?
He was talking when you should have been talking.
But he didn't.
No, he didn't ask you. He just said, "Fuck it." I'm
But
gonna
he
stop.
wasn't in.
I was trying to do the
No,
thing
he
like
wouldn't
when
even- It was between us.
I was trying to do the thing like last week when when I went to say the thing and it came out of Matthew's mouth.
Whoa!
And then you answered your own question.
Yeah.
Is that what you thought I was gonna say?
What the hell were you going to say at this point?
Oh, make sure your tires are at the proper pressure because gas is expensive and it helps with fuel economy.
Jennifer's not my
Not that
type.
Matthew can relate because he drives a Tesla.
Cameron, do you have any life advice?
It helps with battery.
Jennifer's
efficiency.
not my type. That's all I.
All right, let's
Speaking
get
of
off
which,
Jennifer
I don't
Love
think that's
Hewitt,
life
please.
Well, speaking of which, I got a new phone from Matthew.
that
And
is
I
good
just want
news.
to point out the background on this phone when he gave it to me, and it still is because I haven't found anything to change it to yet.
Is
Cybertruck.
I heard that got canceled.
No, not
Actually,
at
I heard
Matthew's patiently
production.
waiting.
You
I
heard
heard
wrong.
production at the Gigafactory in Texas got canceled because he decided it would be better suited for the Model Y and Model 3.
Well, let's send it over to our resident Tesla expert, Matthew.
all.
Are they
No,
being built?
Texas.
Okay, so he
Is
did
it is it going to be delayed?
Yeah, probably to 2023. Probably
Because I
first
just saw a bunch of
deliveries.
emails circulating around about delivery coming in May of 22. So right after that announcement, they announced that they're not going to produce them in Tesla Gigafactory.
well.
So, are you getting a truck?
We talked about this.
Jesus, Cameron, go back and listen to the podcast you were a part of.
Yeah, but like, are you gonna actually? Is it just gonna happen later? Yeah,
It's gross.
it's awful.
Awesome.
It looks
or cross
nasty.
titties?
What?
Is that really your background?
Yes.
That is sad.
Get
I haven't
the
changed it
fuck
yet.
outta here,
It's actually
man.
kind of funny. I enjoy.
Having a
looking
car
at-
as your background is like standard.
But like, that car.
No, it's not.
You know what my laptop background is?
My
A
back-
world record Corvette named Leroy.
How did I know it was going to be a Corvette?
I mean, that's pretty cool. But that
All right.
makes sense.
All right, real
A
quick.
fucking Tesla truck is that thing is the ugliest. I'm sorry.
I know. That's why I love looking at it every day.
Leroy's
Hate
not
it.
necessarily pretty.
All right. What's your dream car, Matthew? Any car, if you had the blank check budget for it.
Why'd you ask
Matthew, go.
Matthew this question?
Everybody will get a turn,
Okay.
Ben.
Cybertruck.
That's your like for real. If
Absolutely.
Money, no object.
you go that hard for it,
Yeah.
It combines Matthew's two favorite things: an electric vehicle that saves him from having to spend on gas, and having a truck.
So
And
Brandon,
it's made out of stainless steel, so it won't rust. And it's an exoskeleton design. And it has no maintenance. And I don't have to do any oil changes. And it can pretty much do like a crab crawl, adjust the height up and down, and it's got a closing tonneau cover. I mean, it's
But it's
kinda everything I
fucking
want.
Ugly.
Ben
Do you get the
actually-
quad with it too?
Ben actually showed me
it's
a
extra.
badass electric truck the other day.
Yeah. Do you remember the name?
I don't.
Don't
So,
even tell me it's Rivian.
It is a Rivian, and
What's a
guess
Rivian?
what? Stock. They climb Hell's Gate in Moab. Can a Cybertruck do that?
Excuse a what?
It can crab walk up Hell's Gate.
Yeah.
Yeah, it can. All right. Ben,
There's a couple things you don't do in the world. You don't bet against Tom Brady, and you don't bet against Elon Musk. You just
I'll
don't
agree with
fucking
that.
do it.
Fuck that Emerald
Agree
Miner.
with that.
Ben's dream car, go.
That's a hard question, man, because like my
All right.
practical.
Brandon, you got one? Come back to you.
I want an Aston Martin with ejector seats and a machine gun in the front that comes
So
out of the
you
light.
want James Bond's car?
Yes.
Hey, Jimmy.
Any specific year? Because Aston Martin's been making them for quite a long time for the movies.
I don't know.
I would say the slickest is the DB9.
That's a good one.
That looks
Uh,
slick.
Which one was that one from?
I don't know what movie it was from.
I think that was Casino Royale.
Yeah, it
The
was.
Casino Royale one was nice. That or the GoldenEye one.
I got some sort of DB9 on Forza. It's fucking ridiculous.
Cameron, do you have a dream car?
Yes.
What is it?
Any car, no budget. Go ahead.
A fixed up, and of course, I don't think they make them anymore, but GTA, Trans Am, Firebird.
A Pontiac Firebird.
Fuck yeah.
What year?
I don't remember the year on this one, but it was one that I drove for work, and it was fucking.
Probably early 70s.
I mean,
if
it
I
was
had to guess.
trashy, that one, because it had sat
Yeah.
there for
Do
a
you
long
mean
time
like
and
the
it drove
smoke?
shitty.
You mean
but-
like the Smokey and the Bandit?
Did it have the paint on it, like with the big Firebird on the hood and everything?
No, it just had little symbols on it like this, like.
Yeah.
Okay.
But
Still a cool
it
car.
was still pretty. You
Alright.
know,
Money
even
no-
though it was trashy.
Money no object,
Absolutely,
Joe. I would
'cause
have
I have-
to say.
I have-
The interior was phenomenal.
What did you like, real quick? What did you like best about the interior? What made it phenomenal?
Well, they kept it up. It was super clean. They were very tidy people.
Oh, okay. That specific interior of that car, I got you.
Yeah, definitely.
Interiors
Well,
are definitely more expensive.
well,
to
and
do
then
than
that
exteriors.
interior was also. I mean, it was just comfortable too.
Just stock interior.
Yeah.
Okay.
You get back seats,
All right,
2-door, but that's not terrible.
Ben, what's your pick?
I'm gonna go with a Porsche GT2 RS.
What year?
I believe they were only 1 or 2 years. Probably, I think it was 2020 or 2021. But 700 horsepower, rear-wheel drive, track monster. Held the Nürburgring lap record for a minute, I believe.
So my my two picks would either be a 2004 Saleen S7, just because I love that motherfucker,
Great choice. Best American supercar.
or a 2010 or 2011 Lamborghini Huracan Super Trofeo.
Love the Huracan as well.
Big
Yeah.
fan. I just
Love the Huracan, but I think the Aventador styling is just that. Just a
it looks good, but
The
Smidge
Aventador is
better.
definitely better than
very
the Huracan.
similar cars.
I feel like the Huracan is more practical race car.
But-
You know what I mean? Like it's also it's easier to go on and off.
I shouldn't say very similar
where the
cars because they're
Aventador
in a whole
is-
different bracket.
Right,
but,
which the Aventador is more of like a flashy show car. You know
Yeah.
what I mean?
they have the Aventador that I would get. I think there's a LP 740 or something.
Okay.
SVJ, which
I
it's
used
just
to
like
remember-
the-
I used to remember what that stood for. It's like super.
I don't
yeah,
know.
super something velocity. Yeah,
Or,
Veloce.
Veloce.
Yeah, super Veloce. I don't know what the J is.
I don't either.
Matthew,
Yeah, what's up?
I don't know. You tell me.
Hey, Cameron,
Yes.
how was Jill?
How was
Jill.
Jill? I mean,
Yeah, how's she doing?
she's doing okay. I mean,
Just okay.
Are
there's
you guys doing okay?
Matthews,
Yeah.
Poetry
That's perfect. I see what he did.
oh yeah, I'm glad with that.
That was fun.
Poetry corner.
With
sorry.
Matthew.
That's a fucking roller coaster.
This is the last time I told you. Make up your mind. Decide to walk with me, Cameron, around the lake tonight. Around the lake tonight, by my side, by my side. I'm not gonna lie. I'm not gonna be a gentleman behind the boathouse. I'll show you my dark secret. I'm not going to lie. I want you for mine, my blushing bride, my lover, be my lover, yeah. That was Possum Kingdom by the Toadies off the
Yeah.
I love that
Classic
fucking
album,
song.
Rubberneck album.
Song's so awesome.
I wish rock and roll would go back to that kind of style. I love the tones. I love everything about it. And if you're really interested in it, I suggest you guys go to YouTube.
I don't think it needs to go back, but I think it definitely needs more of it.
You need to pull up the Toadies documentary of the making of that album, Rubberneck. It is literally fantastic. You will be glad that you did, Brandon.
I've also been listening to a lot of music from a similar era. I've been listening to a lot of So Much from the Afterglow by Everclear. If I had to recommend a particular track off of that album, I would go with the hit song Father of Mine.
Nice.
I
Cameron.
also love I Will Buy You a New Life.
Oh, my bad.
It's a song called "Beater" by Marietta.
Nice. Joe?
I went to the era of 2006, specifically the Warped Tour compilation, to find the song "Witch to Bury, Us or the Hatchet" by Reliant K. That was a nice, fun throwback for me.
I'm really glad you decided to participate. It must be because it's the
No.
20th episode.
No, it was last week. The only reason I didn't participate last week is because I did it under protest.
Oh, okay, Ben.
It's alright, we still got Cher.
I'm gonna go with a song called "Inhale, Exhale" by a band called Revolution, not Revolution.
No, Revolution.
Revolution.
I'm aware of them.
Yeah,
Nice.
Great
Bright
reggae
side,
band.
Bright Side of Life.
Great.
I need to
Yeah, Ben
listen to that one. I haven't heard that one.
Everybody needs some more reggae in their life.
I heard the one Joe just named.
Yeah.
You showed me it. I'm pretty sure.
All right. Well, Matthew,
Nice.
does that conclude Poetry Corner?
I guess it does. Congratulations, fellas. I'm really
Fuck
proud
you.
of you. I'm really
Bye.
proud of all of
Ready,
you.
break.
2%.
Happy 20th.
Later, losers.